What is everybody's Brains World? Episode 6. Brains World Episode 6, where Brendan fills us in on his acquired musical knowledge from his whole life. Tonight, what are we listening to, Brendan?
We are going to be watching some serious Elvis with J.D. Summers and the Stamps Quartet.
Right.
Appropriately titled, if you have the title with you, The Elvis Presley and J.D. Summers Collection.
Okay, so we got Elvis Presley, Sweet, Sweet Spirit. That has J.D. Summers in it.
The whole darn bunch of them.
And then Elvis Presley, J.D. Sumner, the Stamps Quartet. And with the Stamps, How Great Thou Art.
Yes, and right before we start this,
Okay.
I gotta tell you right now, this is the heart and soul of Elvis. Like,
What year are we talking?
we're talking the 70s.
70s. Okay, so this is towards the end. This is the second half of his career.
With the beginning of the second half. Yeah,
The beginning of the second half. Gotcha. So he's at his peak right now. He's at the top of the mountain.
Yeah, but he just got there in '68 with the '68 comeback special,
Okay.
and after that there was stuff leading up to this,
Okay.
and this is not just, you can literally see between Elvis and the Stamps and JD the actual essence of what Elvis actually
Right.
did.
So this guy brought out the best in Elvis. Let's listen to the first one. It is called Sweet, Sweet Spirit. It is live.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would, I would like to ask the Stamps if they would sing a song that they do by themselves. It's a beautiful song called Sweet, Sweet Spirit. And I don't sing in this. Just listen to them, please. There's a sweet, sweet spirit in this place.
Wow.
Get in.
And I know that is the Spirit of the Lord. There are sweet expressions on each face, and I know that it's the presence of the Lord.
Wow, that's incredible harmony.
Sweet Holy Spirit, sweet Heavenly Dove, stay right here with us, filling us with your love. For these blessings we'll lift us in praise. Without a doubt we'll know that we have been revived when we shall see this.
And it's crazy. You can hear J.D. Sumner in the background, and his voice is basically like a bass guitar. He's hitting so low of notes. What is there, 5? Is it a quartet? 4. So there's 4. Is it a quartet or a quintet? There was more than 3. There was a bass, there was a couple tenors, there was an alto. The man, what cool harmonies, and how cool is it that Elvis just sat back and let them sing? Like, just Elvis is on this huge stage in front of all these thousands of people, and he's at the peak of his career, and he takes 2 minutes off.
and sweating buckets and glasses of water.
Yeah, and you could tell how into it he was too. Like he's obviously a big fan of the quartet.
Oh yeah, and gospel in general, like just
Yeah.
this fella Elvis was made for, like, if he had been alive longer,
Hmm.
he would have definitely been like wanting to do way more gospel.
Oh God, you think he would have went down the gospel road, eh?
Well, I mean, he wasn't that far off of Johnny Cash, and Johnny Cash,
Turned totally gospel.
yeah, and he was not, like, Elvis was not that far behind. In fact, he was like right at the bone end, right at the bone rear of Johnny Cash.
Hmm. Great song, man. What are we listening to next? What can you tell us about the song that is called J.D. Sumner and the Stamps Quartet? It is.
And right before we go,
It is The Lighthouse. What's the Lighthouse all about?
And right before we go this, we're gonna give our big points for the first one there.
Oh, right. I love the harmonies. I love the lyrics. I love the 5-piece harmonies, all singing different things. It's a 9.5 all day for me. Even though it didn't have Elvis in it. But J.D. Sumner's was the highlight because you could hear that reverberating low rumble of his voice the entire song, but he didn't have a solo. In fact, the tenor, the high-end tenor who was doing more of the chorus style singing had more of the solo. So cool to see him in the background doing a sing. 9.5.
Okay, get ready for this. 11.5.
11.5 out of 10. That is like 120%. That is a huge score. Next song that we got, guys, is Elvis Presley, J.D. Sumner, and the Stamps Quartet. The Lighthouse. Let's do it.
No.
Wow.
Just in time, I saw the light. If it wasn't for the lighthouse, where would this ship be?
We do 2 shows a night,
If we're coming.
5 weeks. A lot of times we'll go upstairs and sing until daylight. Gospel songs.
That was incredible.
We grew up with it in the town.
Elvis checking his goosebumps.
It more or less puts your mind at ease. It does mine.
Just open mine eyes that I may see. Lead me, oh Lord, won't you lead me? I am tired and I need thy strength and power. Guide me over this storm, or just open mine eyes that I may see. Lead me, oh Lord, won't you lead me? Well, you rock my soul. Down in the woods. Rock, 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 down in the woods. You rock my soul. Down in the woods. Rock, oh yeah. Oh, Lord, Lord.
Nice.
Well, you rock my soul. Down in the woods. Rock, rock, down in the woods. You rock my soul. Down in the woods. Rock, rock, oh, Lord, oh, rock my soul. Why don't you rock my soul?
There's that JD. Oh, it's nice to see Elvis having fun, man. Smiling, closing his eyes, enjoying the tunes. These are guys. This is just like me and my band in the jam hall. It's just a few guys hanging out, writing music together.
Bingo, and he's putting the squeeze on JD's head there.
Yeah, I put the squeeze on JD's head.
And
I mean, as far as the first song goes, I liked the style of the first song more, so I was a 9.5. This is a 9.23 though. I'd give this a listen any time of the week. I like the live action footage too. I haven't seen a lot of live action Elvis, and it reminds me too. Like, of course, me and you were raised Catholic, so we grew up in the Catholic Church, but a lot of my friends were Protestant, and they had a Lutheran church, and the youth group that we used to go to was called the Lighthouse. The building that it was called the Lighthouse. So that kind of brought me back to them with my buddies growing up, going to youth group when we were like, about 8, 9 years old. I'm not say that. 9.2. What are you saying?
And I'm saying 10.26.
10.26. That is a big number, everybody. Last one that we got for you of this little parade through Elvis and J.D. Sumner's intertwining. It is. Oh, hold on. It is J.D. Sumner and the Stamps. How Great Thou Art. What can you tell us about this song, Glenn?
Well, first of all, there's nothing really I can explain here because they're talking and singing. So I don't have much of anything to say other than let these guys talk and sing.
Okay, we got some questions in the chat. Yakub says, "Hello, Brains World. I would love to know your opinion on Elvis's friend and business partner, Tariq Nasheed. He was very influential in that space at that time. Do you know anything about the partner, Tariq Nasheed?"
Well, it's the first time I know the name, but I wouldn't be surprised if like Elvis Presley had a lot of friends, so I would not be surprised if he was one of them.
Yeah. So that's Yakub. Thank you, Yakub, for watching the show. And then we also have a subscriber called Pink Rat. Says, "I love Elvis Presley." So do we. Let's get into the last song now. It is J.D. Summers and the Stamps, How Great Thou Art.
How long? You've been singing that a long time. Was the first record a cylinder for you on that one?
A cylinder.
You're that old, aren't you?
I'm more cylinder you. I'll send you back to Charles Burke.
There you go. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. Hey, there's a song that we sang when we sang with Elvis. He did every night, and it was on every special, just about every record he put out, and it was probably one of the, if not the most well-received song he ever sung. That's a gospel song that probably around the country, when the people come to see the Stamps, they ask for that as much as any song, and I think we ought to do it.
Yeah, it's a great song. It's a great song, and it features old Ed over here. In fact,
You remember the time that we sang that, and Elvis heard Ed sing it and told us never to sing it again?
don't you ever sing it again, because after he heard Ed sing it, I don't think he wanted the competition. But Ed, you sang it real good, buddy. Let's listen to Ed Enoch. It features what I started off, but you listen to the way Ed Enoch sings for you. America's favorite gospel song, How Great Thou Art. Oh Lord my God, when I end awesome wonder consider all the world thy hands have made. I
voice.
Thy power throughout this universe displayed.
When Christ shall come with shout of acclamation to take me home, what joy shall fill my heart? Then I'm gonna bow in humble adoration, and out there proclaim, oh my God.
Wow.
Sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee.
How great thou
How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art.
Wow. I love that crescendo of the bass line where he started off high and slowly went low as the song finished. That is so cool. Jakob says, just like his famous song Buck Breaking, written by Pel Aquarius, Brown, the vocals in that song go quite low. However, it has high and fast notes through the song towards the climax. Yeah, wicked song. I mean, I love hearing them. I don't know what the setup is of this show, but they're on a talk show, obviously, reminiscing about the past. This is probably after Elvis passed away. They're looking back at the past, all the work that they did with Elvis, and kind of enjoying it for what it is. I mean, it's the first song of the day is my favorite. I'm going to give this a 9.4, close second. But I'm curious, Brendan, what are we doing next week? Like, what rabbit hole are we going down here? What are we going to do next week?
I'll just leave you with me. I'll dig up some rabbits.
Okay, cool. Yeah, what are you saying about the song?
Well, this is going to be my favorite version. And the Statler Brothers have a favorite version of mine too, of the same song, but this has to go way over the heads of the Statler Brothers. And I got to give I got to be honest. I just got to be honest with everybody here. Watching my channel and the man right beside me, I got to be honest with the whole darn audio. The number is just too high, so I'm just gonna I'm just gonna say it like this: 30.30.
30.30. That is the biggest number ever on the show. Thank you for tuning into Brains World. We're going to be picking Brendan's brain over the next, 30, 40 years. As long as me and Brendan are alive, we'll be doing this show once a week, learning about Brendan's favorite music, because he's a connoisseur of 60s and 70s music. Jakob, thank you for tuning into our show, and we'll see you next week, maybe on Tuesday, maybe on Wednesday, maybe on Thursday. I'm on vacation, so we'll see how we can make it work. Thanks a lot, and have a good night.
See you there.
Awesome.